Hey, all, happy Monday. Welcome back to SL. Japers.
Better not be getting sick too now, you hear?
Welcome. No, not happening. Welcome back to SLbdrinks. Sometimes,
You got
I think
me while
you
I'm
go
cleaning
through
my glasses, man.
I think you go through like puberty, when you're younger, and then you go like through a negative puberty when you're older. Something like that, because every once in a while.
You get your voice cracks and whatnot?
Yeah.
Are you getting sick?
No, I'm not.
I hope you're not getting sick.
I'm feeling wonderful. And we had a decent amount of comments in the last videos, and with a lot of thumbs up likes saying that I'm next to go down.
Well, I hope that's not the case. You don't get sick too often.
No, but here lately, and I understand why they did that, because in the last 8 to 12 months, usually when you're sick, I get sick, vice versa. It's something like that.
Yeah.
Probably because we do this all the time.
We're a little close to each other. Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
But hey, so far so good. Thankful for that. Trenton's feeling a little better. Thankful for that. He still sounds a little hoarse, but
I can taste.
Yes.
I can taste now.
He's back.
And what better way to
you got it.
consummate the week by starting off with some rye whiskey.
It's a big word.
It is.
I'm proud of you.
I don't know why that just came into my head, but I used it, and it might not be the right word for what I'm trying to explain.
About floored me there.
Yeah, but you guys get it. So
Yeah, they did. Got some great rye whiskey. Everything up here, guys. Mizunara casks finished.
which is probably my
Everything.
Do you like Mizunara finish?
I love it.
It's probably my favorite. Like that.
I love
French oak. I love it. Probably top tier for me for wood finishes. Not so much like because you got like the port and sherry that are probably my favorite.
Understood.
Fruity ones, but like wood, Mizunara, and French oak.
Yeah, I can't deny that. Our good friend David Jennings is part of this Raconteur release that came out last year too. I think last year was his first one.
Second one, I believe.
Was it now?
Yeah,
Okay.
I believe it was. I believe that was the second one.
Time flies.
I'm getting all these things confused now. My brain's still not at 100%. Usually isn't anyways. It'll probably never be there. But I believe last year, this did very well last year for us.
It did.
Know when we did our like top 5 tasting or whatever for Patreon, that was in there.
Oh,
I don't think it quite made it, but it was a tough year for rye last year too.
Yeah.
And there were some really good ones.
It was outstanding. It really was. And David has 2. They're called Gemini 1 and Gemini 2.
Yeah.
That are coming out this year. And I think, Trenton, you noticed that one is sourced from Indiana. One whiskey is sourced from Indiana. And the other whiskey is sourced from Kentucky, but both finished in Mizunara casks.
That is true.
Both aged 8 years. I don't know if you noticed on the label or not.
I did. Yeah, I'm kind of sharp with it today.
All right. And then we got a hard truth over here. So I figured, why not throw them all in together?
Yeah, I love it. And last year, the Hard Truth, their double oak rye, I think was top 5.
It was.
Both of these brands did very well last year. I'm excited to see what they kind of got cooking this year. So
well, let's
which
just
one
start
you
it
want to
on
start
your
with?
left, buddy. I don't know
All
which
right.
one. I can't see it on my glasses if that's Gemini 1 or 2.
This is Gemini 1. Yep, this is
Gemini 1. Let's just make sure. I have to repeat things to make sure I'm on the right page, but for you all as well, Gemini 1 then would be 63.3 alcohol by volume, 26.6, aged 8 years.
What am I looking at?
Sourced.
Oh, this one is this is the Indiana one because this one has Kentucky on it.
Okay.
So that's
it's not
95.5 MGP.
I was waiting to find it on the label as per this one here did. And for some reason I was like, okay. So Gemini 1 then, folks, is an Indiana source whiskey.
Man, that smells delightful. It smells like if you drizzled maple syrup on some playground wood chips with some nice what's like a compote of sorts on some what?
That's pretty good for coming fresh out of a cold now.
I mean, I'm just saying. What, do you agree?
Repeat that again? It's like
if you drizzled maple syrup on some wood chips.
Wood chips.
Like playground wood chips.
And I heard compote.
Yeah. I've been hibernating my tasting notes for a couple days. It's been a week since I've tasted anything.
Well,
because I didn't want to drink anything since I can't taste. So
That's true.
My taste buds have been hibernating, and we're coming out swinging.
I guess so. I'm getting like a honey laden rye whiskey.
Laden? Mm-hmm. What is that?
Like honey, just gobs of it.
Oh, it's not laden. Isn't like a thing. It's like an adjective.
Here we go. I don't know what it is. I guess it is a descriptor.
A descriptor, yeah, so an adjective.
I guess, I don't know.
Yeah, I was somewhat of an English major.
I'm sure you were not.
No, my teacher, though, Mrs. Blythe, she was great. Taught me a lot of things. She didn't fail me, although I probably deserved it. My geometry teacher probably just passed me to get me moving on to what's 11th grade, junior year.
That sounds more like
Yeah, Mrs. Nancy?
That sounds more like
Can't remember her name. It was
Mrs. Nancy.
Mrs. Nancy, yeah. She was great, though. I couldn't nail down the proofs in geometry, man. They put the wood to me.
Yeah, well.
This is very nice. I do, like, it's like that maple honey type of thing.
Yeah, it does.
Wood
Little
chippiness.
maple honey, little wood. Yeah, there's some wood notes in here. It's glorious.
I love it. Maybe it's that Mizunara that I'm smelling, but it smells dynamite.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there she is.
Come on.
Holy moly.
Yeah, I'm just getting that like a fermented honey. And fermented might not be the right word. I'm just like very rich.
It
dark
is.
honey coming off of that.
I don't get any like compote stuff. It's
No.
kind of like a little floral. I get a little bit of this honey action. Oh, not a little bit. I get a lot of honey action on this thing. Just wrapped up in the most beautiful barrel type of a note. What was the proof? This does not drink like 126, I don't think.
No, that's first sip of the day for me. Boy, usually if I'm taking that first sip at 126, I've got to take a minute.
You're getting that hug.
But I'm getting it all. It's lovely. That's lovely. How much were these?
$129.99
Go ahead.
MSRP. I think September 9th. These are coming out on.
September 9th. Is that Tuesday?
I think it's Tuesday.
I think so.
Yes, the Shell and I's 1 year. Sorry, our engagement anniversary.
Well, shoot.
September 9th. Yeah, the normal anniversary is October 25th.
I wouldn't remember my engagement day.
Shh. Well, you're lucky Mom's not down here.
No chance.
Well, so a lot. We closed on the house September 9th. So it kind of two very special days on the 9th. So that's kind of how I remember. I'm pretty good with dates most of the time.
Yeah.
But
I'm not.
Yeah, September 9th. Sorry. These are, I believe they're coming out on Bourbon Outfitters. We'll post the link the day they come out. I think this is coming out tomorrow, Monday, right? It won't be out tomorrow, but we'll put the links and stuff.
Yeah, the video will be out
retroactively once they're actually out. So if you want to check it out, you can buy it when it drops on Bourbon Outfitters.
Yeah.
This is super nice.
It's very good, guys. I don't know what to say about it. Gemini 1. Indiana sourced, Mizunara finished. Raconteur rye, fantastic. Let's move over to the next one, buddy.
That honey is
ridiculous. It's lovely. It really is. The only difference that I know of here, guys, is this Kentucky sourced rye whiskey. And the proof on this one is 60.4, so 120.8 proof. So fairly close to the last one. Gemini 2.
This smells like a mint Milky Way.
A mint Milky Way.
Yeah, like if the coating on the Milky Way was like green minty. It really reminds me.
That is truth.
Dude,
This is truth. Sometimes when Trenton speaks of these nosing notes, like I had him repeat the last ones, and wood chippy, and sometimes, I get some of what he's talking about. To be truthful, on the first nose, I didn't get the compote part of it.
Okay, that's fair.
But I understood the wood and I understood everything. But when he said mint Milky Way, I mean, that's exactly what this smells like.
It honestly really kind of is reminiscent to me of a nice Willet rye. Because it's the mint on this is pretty predominant. There's no mistaking that this is a rye whiskey just based on the nose. This one had that like honey to tamp down the rye spice just a little bit. This is like full frontal with the mint. It's all sweet nougaty is like kind of where I'm going with that too with the Milky Way.
It is. I can't. Man, kid's taking a break on me last week and he's on fire today because I can't add to that at all.
I should rest the palate more often.
You should.
I get palate
You're blowing
fatigue.
me away at the moment. I really can't. Everything he said I agree with 100% on this one.
Now, if they come out with a mint Milky Way, you heard it here first. Somebody at Mars really heard that and took it to heart. They used to make a dark chocolate Butterfinger.
No, but I'd have been on top. I'd have been all over that.
I don't know why they need to bring that back, because I would eat them in a heartbeat.
Yeah, I would too.
Man, that sounds
So I
good.
think about the Butterfingers, though, they get just lodged in
Oh
your
man,
teeth.
dude.
I mean, you just almost have to take a chisel getting some of that stuff out of
That
your
is
teeth.
the only thing that drives me nuts about those. Otherwise, I destroy Butterfinger. But man,
I agree.
your teeth are destroyed for the entire day after
Yeah,
you eat
you have
one
to
of
take at least 10 minutes after you're done eating just to try to get your teeth cleaned up again.
those.
From
Yeah,
that thing.
it's rough. But the nose on this is
Yeah,
fantastic as well.
that's right.
That's so soft.
Wow, what a difference, too,
Massive difference.
from one to the other.
I can see why they're 1 and 2.
Yeah, it's a really good. But Trenton is even on the palate to me. Rye whiskey characteristics are stronger on this particular Gemini 2 than Gemini 1.
This is such a, just based on the nose of when I first smelled it, I was like, this is going to be like a train or like a freight train to the mint. But it's really delicate. It's almost like a mint ice cream where you get it's laden in the delicacy of the sip. Mm-hmm. Wow.
Yeah. And this one also, to me, guys, it does not drink 120.
Dude, that's like a one. It's like a
delicate. I think it is. I think delicate is a great descriptor for this one too.
It's also kind of chewy. I don't know how to describe what I'm kind of getting on the experience. This is such a quintessential rye though, but I think it's elevated and it's really delicate. And I feel like it'd be hard to do a lot of those things right, because rye spice is usually pretty predominant, especially when it's something that's 120 proof. Mm-hmm. But this is like subdued really nicely. It's like this is under like a local anesthetic or something with the rye spice.
Yeah, I'm getting a real nice, beautiful, sweet, light caramel note in there at the beginning. And then those soft rye notes are just glorious in here. You know, those of you that are a true rye whiskey fan and love all those, bright rye whiskey notes, this is a great one for you, for sure.
I'm going to be buying some of these because these are fantastic, man. Wow. Both very different. I think they appeal to different audiences. The Gemini 2, in my opinion, is more of a rye drinker's rye, whereas the Gemini 1, which is the Indiana, I think it's more, it's almost like a honey finish. It's fantastic.
Yeah, I would agree, yes.
I really enjoy this. Again, these are $129.99. We'll post the links in the description where they're available or in the comments. If you're a rye whiskey fan, I'd highly recommend these. These are very delicious.
Great.
All right.
Got this at Harry's, Trent. This is about $80. This is Hard Truth Sweet Mash Rye, finished in toasted Mizunara oak. So they also toasted as well. You don't see a whole lot more on here. My guess is, I'm sure the information might be out there somewhere, but it's probably a 4-year whiskey, I'm guessing.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like they used to put their age statements on there.
Yeah, it says dumped. It has a dump date on it, but it doesn't have a barrel date.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe there's something on the
somewhere
website.
3 to 4 years, I'm sure. Knowing Hard Truth.
Hard Truth is fantastic.
Great.
All of their stuff is around the same price. So they started out with a 2-year at around $80. And I didn't buy one for a while because I was like, ooh, man, how are you going to justify a 2-year for $80?
Yeah.
Pulled the trigger on it one evening, and I was delighted. I've been a Hard Truth fan ever since then, and I buy just about every release that they come out with.
And guys, their straight rye gets better every year with more age.
It does.
I think the last one that I got was a 4-year.
Oh,
and
really?
It just has more body to it, has more depth to it. A lot of the same flavor notes that you got in the original release with the 2-year rye. Mm-hmm. It's just a little meatier.
Dude, and the double oak rye that they had last year.
That's up here.
Is it?
Yeah.
Man, it's so good.
Wonderful.
Redonkulous.
Wonderful. Wow. This one's...
What the heck is that?
It's darker.
It smells like a jarred preserve of some sort. Or something.
Yeah, it's almost like... I hate to even say these things because Trenton's like the rye master around here, but it's almost like grape jelly.
I was thinking that at first. I was like, there's no way.
How can that be? And I even hate to even say it out loud. I really do.
I wouldn't say it's like a Welch's, though. It's like a Concord. It's like
it's
dark,
like very rich, dark grape.
Wow. Okay, I'm glad you said that. I was kind of holding that in and waiting.
I'm like, how can that be? But I kept going back and going, okay, well.
For some reason, my mind went straight to like Vegemite, but I've never had it. Because it's like dark and weird, you know? You ever had it?
What are you even talking about?
It's like some
Vegemite.
It's like some spread that they put on toast and stuff. I think it's in the UK or Australia. And apparently it's terrible. It's kind of like the Malort of spreads.
I'd be willing to try it.
But
now you piqued my interest.
I'm going to see if I can order some.
Okay.
Vegemite. Yeah, I think it's Vegemite. But yeah, man, this is like Concord grape jelly.
There's definitely some darker barrel notes in there too, for sure.
Man, that's complex.
Which I'm liking.
That's really complex, though.
Yeah.
What's the proof?
I'm sorry, I didn't read it.
The proof 62.35, so that's 124.7.
So another one, 120s. Okay, good.
I like that.
Yeah, didn't even know that.
That doesn't drink like that either. What's happening?
What's going on?
What's happening?
I like the viscosity on that too.
It's very kind of jelly-ish. Mm-hmm. Not quite, but it's really up there in the viscosity. Man, that drink's like a 110.
That's just it's kind of blowing my mind just from, it's not what you would expect when you read what's on the label.
I know. And I like, not that I'm big into the hazmat stuff or anything, but I can usually, I don't know if handle proof is the right word, but you can usually detect when stuff is a higher proof a lot more than I can. That's kind of one of your fortes because I feel like you have a really specific range of stuff that you typically reach for.
True.
I would have never guessed that this was 125 proof. That's fantastic.
Very distinct back end though. If you get into the back end of that palate, there's some real distinct wood notes coming through too.
I would agree.
On the second one, I was just blown away by the front of the palate when I first took a sip. I just still couldn't believe I was getting grapey, jammy type notes. But there's definitely some slight bitter oak notes, or not slight bitter wood notes in the very back, slight.
I really enjoy this pour. Mm-hmm. I wouldn't guess initially that this is a rye. I wouldn't, because the grape, like that Concord grape jam is so prominent throughout the set. It is a little bit bitter on the finish with the Mizunara. I'd be curious on how long it was finished for.
Well, now again, in reading the label, I didn't mean to interrupt you, but this is toasted Mizunara too.
Oh, that's right.
Hence maybe why those, trying to wrap my head around this whole thing, maybe why some of those little bit darker, more profound
that's a good point. I'm glad you brought
notes
that up.
Notes on the wood are coming on the back end of the palate compared to these other ones we have over here.
That's a good call out. I love all of them. Mm-hmm. I think they're all fantastic. I think they offer something a little bit different for everybody.
All of them do.
Which is really cool.
Yeah.
Wow, man.
I'm surprised. I really, if you want to know the truth, and we usually always tell the truth regardless of self-embarrassment. We had another video planned today that didn't work out. So,
oh yeah,
I have bottles on the table grouped over there for things that I feel are going to be coming up in videos soon. So what we had to do, we had to scrap today, and literally we just came up with this within minutes ago. And I looked at them and I was like, Trenton, man, they're all Mizunaras. They're all great rye whiskeys usually. Let's do a rye whiskey tasting. And I would have not have guessed it would have been as good as what we had, truthfully. I mean, I know this was wonderful the last year we had, and Hard Truth's always good too. But to have all three of these offer almost completely different taste profiles and engagement.
Yeah.
It's pretty incredible.
I would have never thought that any of these before starting the video that these would have been as kind of outside the box or in their own realm as possible. I would have thought maybe there's some overlap between these. Not even remotely close. I think this one almost to me is like a honey finish rye that's done very well. This is more of a rye lover's rye, and I don't know what's happening in
this
here.
This is a rye lover's Milky Way rye.
It was seriously.
This is a honey drizzled beast.
Yeah.
This here is deep ground grape jelly with a little bit of that toasted oaky wood in the back.
I know you're not as into ryes as maybe me, Michelle, or Ken or whatever, but I would honestly say up to this point in the year, I'd have to kind of go back and rethink. But every single one of these, I would put in like contender for top 5 ryes, because we're getting to that point where we're going to start curating those lists and everything.
Yeah, we were.
Especially with it being like allocated season and all the fancy stuff coming out, hard to find stuff, expensive stuff. I think these are all fantastic. I would recommend all of these. Honestly, I would. I don't know the distribution of Hard Truth. I know that you can purchase these on September 9th, I believe, on Bourbon Outfitters. I will leave a correction in the description if I'm incorrect, but I know it's online. $129.99, $80 bucks.
Yeah, it's about $80 bucks, depending on where you're at. $85.
And I wouldn't pass these up if you have the opportunity to purchase them. I really wouldn't, especially if you're a fan of ryes and unique and dynamic ryes, because these don't fit the bill for your usual standard rye whiskeys. I don't think, at least.
I believe you.
But man,
I'm with you.
I'm glad we did this. This was a lot of fun.
Well, let me say to you, Trenton, on behalf of, I'm sure, of everybody else out there too, we're glad to have you back. You did a good job today.
Thank you. I'm a little phlegmy.
You're all right.
But we'll
it's fine.
We're coming back with some unique notes and a vengeance. So.
All right, guys. I'm gonna cut them off. I'm gonna save some of that for the next video too.
Heck yeah.
All right, guys. As always, we ask you to please drink responsibly. We'll see you next time right down here with Trent and me in the good old basement bourbon bar. See you later.